All right, today we're about to have street church, and I got an issue with something today. I was looking on YouTube, just looking. I'm always on YouTube um nowadays. YouTube uh has my attention, and that's why I'm on YouTube also, and created this channel. I think YouTube is like the platform right now, um, social media wise. YouTube. YouTube is that place right now. So I was on YouTube. I'm subscribed to a lot of channels, so I go check them out. People like Charleston White, Anton Daniels, um, and there's some other people on YouTube. But what I want to talk about is I was looking at Girlfriend He Funny AF44. It's a comedian on YouTube, does a lot of comedy skits. And I gotta admit, he's funny. But I was on there and saw that he was doing a comedy skit about Jeffrey Dahmer's. And I just found it to be disrespectful, disgraceful, and distasteful when it comes to the families of the victims Jeffrey Dahmer's murdered and killed and mutilated and even ate their bodies, cannibalism. Why would this comedian even think to do a skit on Jeffrey Dahmer's? And it got me to thinking about how we as a black community are always glorifying mobster movies and horror movies, the characters in them, and even the real life people, the criminals. We are always glorifying the criminals and serial killers, mobsters, all of these people who have done heinous, horrible, sick things to people. We glorify them. We throw phrases and rap songs to glorify them. We do comedy skits to make them look like they're human or something, and that it's okay, and it's not. It's not okay at all, and it's terrible. It is terrible. That was really disrespectful, disgraceful, and distasteful on the part of Girl He Funny AF44. I don't care how you slice it. It was wrong. And I'm quite sure nobody's going to speak on it. Nobody's going to say nothing. But here at Street Church, we're going to talk about these things because there's just so much stuff going on where it seems like people glorify evil and shun what is good. They say what is wicked is righteous, and what's righteous is wicked. And it's going on in this era in time like never before. I mean, we've had it going on. There's nothing that's done under the sun that's new or something that hasn't been done. Everything has been done before under the sun. But this is horrible. I seen another comedian, Skinbone, has episodes where he's playing the role of doing comedy skits about Michael Myers. And even though Michael Myers is a fictional character, it still is the glorification of this character who was a serial killer. It's once again, it's the glorification, or I mean, I really can't even think of the words. Like it's we give mobsters, criminals in our communities credit or our approval. Um, and it needs to stop. There's rappers, because I don't want to say no names because I don't want anybody coming at me thinking that I'm picking sides. Like that's a popular thing right now to have a gripe about is picking sides and all this stuff. Fans, um, the people who they are fans of, like rappers, uh, celebrities of all kinds. Their fans get back and pick a side, and this, what's going on, right, with that. But I want to say that there are people who are known for doing evil, atrocities, rappers, athletes, entertainers, just all types of celebrities or well-known people, powerful people, uh, movers, and influencers who have done some things suspect or criminal or evil and wicked, and they're glorified, they're idolized, they're approved of. And just in the black community, I see it all the time. John Gotti was glorified and honored in the black community. Look at Scarface, the character Scarface. Not Scarface Al Capone, but the character Scarface played by Al Pacino. Look at all the merchandise that's available for that character he played, who we know was a ruthless drug dealer. That movie is scantless. That movie is like the epitome of drug dealing movies and it is also like the epitome of what we'll glorify, what we'll approve of in the black community. Because though the merchandise, Scarface merchandise, hats, hoodies, sweaters, whatever it is selling and selling and selling and selling and selling. And people are glorified Scarface, drug dealers. How many times you continue to watch Scarface? Watch it, glorify it, emulate it. Come on. It's done so much to create the narrative of a drug dealer and perpetuate gang violence and sex, drugs, and violence in our black communities and in other communities too, but specifically I'm talking about in the black community. Scarface is well known, recognized, and glorified throughout the music that we've created in rap music. That's been the blueprint. That movie, that character has been the blueprint for all types of rap music, gangster rap. Everybody has used that as a blueprint to make in their rap music. That's how gangster rap even was birthed into this world, because before they really got to talking more reality in their raps, they was using Scarface as a blueprint to make music about selling dope and being a gangster. John Gotti, Al Capone, the list goes on and on. But all of these characters, even Michael Myers, the musical score to Michael Myers, the musical score, the beat that comes on, you know what I'm talking about. Doom, 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 doom. You know what I'm talking about. That score, that musical score in that movie has been used in rap music hundreds of times. So it's a form of glorification and approval of Michael Myers, even though it's a fictional character. Even Jason been put in rap music, been put in music to glorify Jason Voorhees, a fictional character, but was a serial killer. Now ask yourself this: how many times have somebody remade "Don't Worry, Be Happy"? From I know his name is Bobby, but I can't think of his last name. I think it's Bobby McFerrin. I think. Don't quote me on that. But how many times has that been remade? Come on now. I don't think it's ever been remade by a rapper. And it's never been used as an element in somebody's rap to make a song, "Don't Worry, Be Happy." They ain't doing that. They take the most sinister, the most horrifying, the most criminal elements to create this rap music, which is gangster rap, trap music, drill music. And so now you got a generation that's deciding they want to take it to the next level because of that. And now they're actually talking about what they're doing out here in these streets more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And another thing about it is, it's probably something that people don't really realize is creating people who end up, first of all, being violent with their spouses, women, right? And then end up killing them because you don't use the elements of all this horror music and all this mob life and gang lifestyle into your music, and somehow it's probably going into the minds of men. And think about it, Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees were killers of women. There's got to be a correlation here. There's got to be a correlation. So I'm going to hit it home again. I found the comedian who goes by Girl He Funny AF44 to do that comedy skit on Jeffrey Dahmer was disrespectful, disgraceful, and distasteful. No consideration of the victims that Jeffrey Dahmer's killed. And I'm going to tell you something else. Look how these film companies, these big, powerful film companies, the producers and directors, there's more film about Jeffrey Dahmer's and what he did to his victims, but how much footage is on Christopher Scarver murdering Jeffrey Dahmer? Jeffrey Dahmer was murdered. They don't do a lot of stuff on Christopher Scarver. You got to go search and Google for Christopher Scarver. You don't see none of these rappers wearing hoodies that got Christopher Scarver on there neither. To glorify him. But they wearing Jeffrey Dahmer's. They wearing his glasses. the imitation of his glasses, replicas of his glasses. They got him on. Where's Christopher Scarver? How would I look wearing Christopher Scarver? He killed this sick serial killer, but you don't see him bragging about that. They ain't putting that in there. Because, a lot of time rappers be thinking, I'm going to do something for shock value. That's how they thinking. But the people who approve it and let this go by, because if you're on a record label, or even if you got a team of people, even if you're independent, you got a team of people that's probably saying, don't do that. Or, when you're on a record label, signed to a label, they could stop that. They could stop that if they want to. Come on, stop playing. This is street church. Whenever you hear in this church, street church, whether you are a member or not, if you come to street church, I'm going to just lay it out. And I don't even be trying to, I don't clout chase. I don't clout chase. I don't clout chase. I don't clout chase. I'm a cloud chaser. You know what I mean by that? I'm trying to get up there in the clouds, be above, where the angels sing glory to the Lord Most High, and give praises to the Lamb of God who sacrificed himself on that cross to save us sinners like us. So I'm a cloud chaser. I ain't no clout chaser. But I just wanted to say, I just think it was in poor taste for Girl He Funny AF44 to do that comedy skit about Jeffrey Dahmer. It just didn't sit right with me, and I wanted to speak on it. I felt compelled to speak on it. And I don't know if I've made a good enough examples in this video for this to be impactful. I pray to God that a seed was sown into somebody. And particularly, I hope that some influential people can see this and understand this is wrong. It's wrong for them the way they made the movie on Netflix, the film on Netflix about Jeffrey Dahmer, because that was wrong in the way they look. It looks like it's a movie where, it just seems like he celebrated. Let's just keep it real. It don't seem like they doing it for good intentions. It's not a documentary, it's a film. They filmed it like a movie. These are people who love these people who he did this to, and they doing it like it's a movie. For what? There's already documentaries on. We already know what happened with Jeffrey Dahmer. Why would it go any further? Why would it go any further? I don't understand that. Like, why do you continue to concentrate or put time and effort to putting Jeffrey Dahmer's actions into film? To giving people access to this in a way that's not about the victims or anything. Come on. All right, y'all. I'm going to cut this short because it just gets me riled up even talking about him. And this video, I got to have his name in my mouth and on this video, and I don't even feel right about that. So listen, I'm letting the church go, the congregation out. Y'all know what it is. This is street church. And y'all just be blessed out there, Just be blessed. God bless you.